All right, I think everyone's had too much fun.
How very demure of you.
Yeah. All right, we've all had a nice time here, right?
How very devere of you.
Ah.
You've made it through the commercial district and down the shadowy back street and in to the Elder Dragon Social Club, where this week we are debuting the Murders at Karlov Manor Commander decks. This episode of EDSC is, as always, brought to you by Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/EDSC, because that lets them know that this is the kind of Commander stuff that you want to see. Shoutouts also to Dragon Shield, makers of fine gaming accessories. You can buy our designs on Dragon Shield sleeves at store.loadingreadyrun.com. And of course, this show and everything that we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you so much for watching, and please enjoy Elder Dragon Social Club.
Hello, I am so excited. Welcome to the By Law and Order pod of Elder Dragon Social Club. I'm Kathleen, and I'm the DM of By Law and Order, and I'm joined by Wheeler, Cameron, and Ben, who are all players in the campaign. And, of course, we're playing Commander. So my Commander is none other than Marvo, Deep Operative, a totally respectable, demure agent who just wants to give everybody what the information that they want. Because whenever Marvo attacks, I clash with the defending player. But that's good for you because Clash is a super old mechanic where we reveal the top card of our library, and whoever has a higher mana value wins. And then if I win, I get to draw a card and then cast a spell that costs 8 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost.
Marvo with a big knife for that deep cut.
Yeah.
I'm just excited. It's an octopus with a job.
Yeah.
Don't pet him. He's working.
How smart could they possibly be?
I get the whole octopus tie-in, but did you say 8 or less?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you just have like big sea creatures in this deck?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're all
Then I'm not worried about it.
They're all respectable couriers.
Very excited to meet the Kraken with the career.
Wheeler, who's your commander?
Hi, I'm Wheeler. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. I play Slock on By Law and Order 2. I think this is what my voice sounds
pretty
like.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. I am playing Kaust, Eyes of the Glade, a 2-mana Naya creature, hybrid Boros mana in there. That's how you get 3 colors into
So it's
2.
Selesnya, right? It's mono white.
I mean, there might be an Emeria the Skyrune in here. It's a 2-mana, 2/2 Dryad Detective that says whenever a creature you control that was turned face up this turn deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card, and then has tap, turn target face down, attacking creature you control face up. So this is Naya, Disguise, and Cloak.
Oh.
Legally distinct
Right,
mechanics.
it is not Morph and Manifest.
Nope.
It is Disguise and Cloak.
Disguise and Cloak. And yeah, my deck had Exalted Angel in it, so that's why I picked it. Cameron?
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I play Avenir on By Law and Order. I am playing Nellie Borka, Impulsive Accuser. She is a 2/4 human detective who casts for 2 generic red-white, and she has Vigilance. Whenever Nellie Borka, Impulsive Accuser, attacks, suspect target creature, then goad all suspected creatures. So Suspect is a new mechanic where you just choose a creature and it gains Menace, and this creature cannot block. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent control deal combat damage to one or more of your opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're going to cause a lot of fights.
Yeah, it's an accusation party. This is basically Poirot, or maybe Disco Elysium. Are the Furies at home in the mirror? Who can say?
Hi, I'm Ben. I play Nog in By Law and Order, Nog and Dog, Nog and Nog and Nog. And I am playing the Bant deck at the table. I'm playing more Ska. Undersea Sleuth. Pick it up. It's a 2/3 Vidalcan Fish Detective. It is not a merfolk. Very distinct. And I have no maximum hand size while I have them. At the beginning of my upkeep, I investigate. Make a little clue token each on my upkeep, which is great. And whenever I draw my second card each turn, I put 2 +1/+1 counters on more Ska Undersea Sleuth. So they get bigger as I draw cards. And I picked this deck because of the other commander. But I want to, you'll see why. If not, there is a dog detective in this deck, and I'm very, very excited for them to come out at some point.
Morska.wav.
Yeah. We ready to go?
Yeah.
I guess I get to play first. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will draw because we are in a multiplayer game of Commander. I will play a command tower, and I will pass the turn.
All right. I am going to, well, it's never going to enter the battlefield untapped. I'm going to play a Mystic Sanctuary. And go ahead, Wheeler.
The face you made.
It's just, I don't know, watching that card not put Ancestral Recall on top of your deck.
know.
It's just like, well, I mean, like when you hear Mystic Sanctuary, does just like your throat tighten a little bit? Like, no, not again.
Oh no. Oh, another Time Walk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw.
I mean, it's a set with Karuz, I'm assuming.
That's true. I mean, it's a Precon.
Yeah, I assume Demir Aqueduct is probably in it somewhere.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm going to play a Temple of Abandon and scry 1. And I will keep that on top. Go ahead.
I could only see like the 2 colors on there. For a second, I thought you just played a Karoo land just for the joke, and like, and I return it back to my hand.
All right. Draw a Montagne. Go.
Deciding to play the Soul Ring or not.
Yeah, do I hold it?
Yeah, slow roll it.
Yeah.
It's not a Soul Ring, but I'm going to play a Plains and tap for 2, and just drop down an Exorius Signet.
Ooh.
And I'll pass turn.
So you're investigating and making clues.
That seems to be the thing, Under the Sea.
Oh my God. I don't want to draw any more land.
I found this octopus with a knife down here.
Yeah. Well, fittingly, because I'm going to play Darkwater Catacombs. So I'm closer to my octopus. Anyhow, go ahead.
What, I mean, that sounds like a meditation thing. I wish to become closer to the octopus. I mean, they look like they'd be a good hugger. You would think that an octopus would be a good hugger. We should all desire to grow closer to the octopus.
You'd think. But I'm banned from Undersea Gardens for a reason.
Is that why they went out of business?
Yeah, well, I was very litigious.
Yeah, Ben's not allowed at the Seattle Aquarium anymore.
I'm going to float a green mana, and I'm going to play this Boros Garrison that I definitely had in my opening hand, returning this Temple of Abandon to my hand. I'm then going to use that green mana to enchant my Boros Garrison with Wild Growth.
Ooh.
So now it taps for 3 mana. Go ahead.
I would also like to play this command tower that I had in my opening hand. I would like to tap it for white and cast Wall of Omens. It's no 4 defender, the classic. ETB, draw a card.
God, I wish that were me.
Hog.
Man, best turn 2 play.
All right, I'm going to draw, and then I will play this Seaside Citadel by the Sea. Tapped. I will tap for 3. And I could not get really pumped about this being in the deck. It's an Academy manufacturer.
Oh.
So it's a 1/3, and if I would create a clue, food, or treasure token, I make 1 of each.
I know it's a little early, but...
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Gonna make these useless artifacts. It's me.
All right. This is fine. Every land I draw brings me closer to my inky destiny. Speaking of which, I'm going to play a Master of Death because I get to surveil 2.
Is this implying that the inky destiny is death?
It is our.
If I keep drawing lands, it will be a swift one.
Fair.
All right. Okay, this one will go on top, and this Demir Signet will go into my bin because I don't need any more. All right. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Ooh. You're going to be saying that a lot.
Ooh.
There are, in addition to the Disguise and Cloak cards, there are some Morph cards in here. And they are cards from my childhood.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to play a Temple of Abandon. I'm going to scry. I'm going to keep that on top. I'm going to tap Boros Garrison for Naya and Cabaretti. And I'm going to use the green to play Obscuring Aether.
Oh, jeez.
1 mana enchantment, face down creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And then I can pay 1 to green to turn it face down. I don't believe I'll be doing that. But I will be using the white and the red mana that I have floating to play a face down. Okay, so this joke doesn't even work. I was going to say I'm going to morph a Willbender, but I have to tell you that I'm going to disguise a Willbender.
Yeah.
Which is similar to Morph in that it's a colorless 2/2. However, it has Ward 2 as well. It is a mysterious creature.
I mean, you could say you disguise a Willbender.
I disguise a Willbender. Go ahead, Cameron.
All right. I am going to cast Hot Pursuit. It is a 1 and a red enchantment. When Hot Pursuit enters the battlefield, suspect target creature an opponent controls. As long as Hot Pursuit remains on the battlefield, that creature is also goated. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if 2 or more players have lost the game, gain control of all goated or suspected...
Wait. You can't just walk by that.
No, I was trying to.
Yeah,
No, I
you were
couldn't. I couldn't.
So what's that last line?
At the beginning of combat on your turn, if 2 or more players have lost the game, gain control of all goated and or suspected creatures until end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste until end of turn.
All right.
Okay, that kind of rules.
Yeah. So I will suspect, you know what? Master of Death feels like, or actually,
Which one gives the vibe of a sussy baka?
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. I feel that Master of Death was not looking all that suspicious, but fine.
His name is Master of Death.
Yeah, but
He could be an Undertaker. God, so suspicious over here in this investigations deck. He's suspected and he's goaded. That's what the bead means.
Okay, that's my turn. Go.
All right, I will untap. I'm going to play this Reliquary Tower, so I have no maximum hand size. Then I'm going to tap for 3 mana and bring out more Ska, my lovely commander, who says I have no maximum hand size, which means I can have 3 hands.
Oh.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I investigate, and whenever I draw my second card each turn, I put 2 1/1 counters on more Ska. That is gonna be me. Go for it.
All right. Ba-doop. Okay. Land a hostile desert.
Whoa.
I don't know how many, well, I'm going to be surveilling a lot, so maybe I will be able to put lots of lands into my bin. Master of Death has to attack, and he's got Menace. Ben, I'm going to attack you.
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in.
All my 3 booties are not getting in the way of that.
That's fair. All right, take 3. It's time to play Charnel Serenade with Suspend 3. But what does this do? So many things. First, I'm going to suspend it. But then, when all the suspend counters come off, I'm going to surveil 3. Then I'm going to return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. And then I get exiled Charnel Serenade with 3 time counters on it. And I'm going to do that again. So that's going to happen every 4 turns.
I really like this like cycle of cards, because they did it in Strixhaven too. There was like a couple that like kept re-exiling themselves and suspending. I think it's a cool mechanic.
Go ahead.
Untap. Drop. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Toski, Bearer of Secrets.
Squirrel.
Can't be countered, indestructible, attacks each combat of Fable, and whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card. Kathleen, I'd like to attack you for 2.
I take 2.
I go to 38 and trigger, and I get to draw a card. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. He says, looking at a really bad card from Onslaught. I'm then going to play a Krosan Verge tapped, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I will untap, draw. I will play this Plains, and then I'm going to just slam Nelly Borka. 2/4 Vigilance.
Woo!
Good for you, Cav.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't take this the wrong
shoot your
way,
shot.
but it is very impressive.
Yeah.
He's punching up.
Yeah.
Hey.
What does she do, Cam?
J'accuse. Whenever Nelly Borka, Impulsive Accuser, attacks, suspect target creature, then goad all suspected creatures. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deal combat damage to one or more of your opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card.
Seems good.
Go, Toski.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Oh,
Louise.
geez, yeah. All right, I am going to untap on my upkeep. Morska says I get to investigate, so I'm going to, on top of my clue, make a treasure and a food token. Then I'm going to draw for the turn. I'm going to play this exotic orchard, gaining all the colors of mana, and use it for blue, so that I can play this new friendo, the Detective of the Month. Look how happy she is. She just looks really stoked to be a part of this crew. She has Ascend, which is, I get the city's blessing if I had 10 or more permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got the city's blessing. And the city's blessing, if I've got her, makes my detectives unblockable. Notably, my commander is also a detective. And whenever I draw my second card each turn, I get to make a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token. So I'm going to tap for 2 and crack this clue. Drawing a card. Neat. I get to make a detective, and I get to put 2 counters on Morska. I will attack somebody with this unblockable friend. And Cameron, yours is just whenever somebody else gets hit,
Yeah,
I get to draw a card and you get to draw a card?
accurate.
Cool. I attack Ben with this unblockable 4/5.
I can't do anything.
Sick. Let's draw cards, Cam.
Yeah, let's.
And then that is going to be my turn. Go for it, Kathleen.
Yikes. First, let's tick down my charnel serenade. I think that I've been trying to get close to my octopus for a long time, to my inner sea creature, my guardian of the deep.
They're here.
So it's time for Marvo Deep Operative, because not only does I get to do cool things when they attack, but a 1/8 blocks very well, and this seems to be this is going to be a very aggressive board state.
Yeah.
So Master of Death is still suspected and has menace and can't block. Are they still goaded, or was that only till the end of
It's
turn?
until Hot Pursuit leaves the battlefield.
Oh, so they're still they have to attack. Interesting. Well, Ben, I'm going to attack you again.
With the Master of Death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, take 3. Go ahead.
Does that mean that you and Cameron draw cards?
Yes,
It does.
Oh, fun.
Untap. Draw.
This is going to be one of those games where we're going to have to say no to card draw so that we can punch Cameron a bit.
Don't tell me
But
how to
can
live my
you?
life.
Can you? Do you have it within
we
you?
really can't.
Yeah.
This board's getting really scary, team.
Oh, I hate those words.
Oh, you didn't let me finish. And I can't do anything about it.
Oh, great, great, great.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Kathleen with my mysterious creature and my Toski.
All right. I'm going to block Toski.
Sure. So you take 2. Cameron and I each draw a card.
Accurate.
And then I draw a card because a creature mine dealt damage to Kathleen. Oh, yeah. That's the... All right.
Some card from Fallen Empires.
No. That's Cameron's bit.
This is gimmick infringement.
I'm going to play basic planes. And then I'm going to tap 2 and play a face down card as a morph. Everybody remember morph?
Yeah.
It's back.
Fondly.
Then I am going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I can see which way this game is going, so I'm going to put this reliquary tower into the battlefield.
There you go.
Yeah. Feels good. And then Nelly Borka attacks Ben Wheeler, and I will suspect that morph.
Oh. It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Show us your secrets.
It is kind of suspect.
Not yet. I'll take 2.
All right.
I'm going to 34.
Okay. And then goad all suspected creatures.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Joke's on you. I was attacking anyways.
Have a goad bead.
Oh, thank you.
Go to bead.
Let's see here. Ben, I would like you to have this Curse of Opulence.
Oh, thanks. Should I be worried?
Whenever enchanted player is attacked, create a gold token. Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
Oh, thank God it's not a treasure token.
No, no.
Great. All right. Well, I will be opulently cursed. Come at me.
Go.
Okay. I will untippity tappity. It is my upkeep. I'm going to make a clue and 2 more, a treasure and a food. Okay. I am going to draw my card for the turn. What is this? Wheeler, you will enjoy this card.
So it's
Not in this game.
Oh, okay.
No.
But it's a neat looking card. Okay, well, I think I'm definitely one of the villains at the table. So instead of trying to skirt around it, I have decided to embrace it. I will become the villain. I'm going to tap for 5 mana. I don't know why I got scared at Cam because you started like, yeah.
Yes,
What are you gonna do? Looking at your mana base. I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna play Psychosis Crawler. Because there's a lot of card draw happening. So Psychosis Crawler's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in my hand. So that is currently 6. It is a 6/6. And whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses a life. So I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I am going to swing at Cameron with this unblockable detective.
Okay.
I am going to then swing at, let's say, who's got more? Kathleen, I'm going to swing at you with these 2 unblockable detectives. And it's an attack trigger or a combat damage trigger?
Combat damage.
It's a combat damage trigger? Okay, I am attacking like this.
Well, I can't block them, so I'm going to take 4.
I will also take 4 commander damage.
4 damage.
Uh-huh.
I am going to crack one of my treasures to activate this Azorius Signet to crack this clue. I am going to draw a card, thereby making this friend even bigger, making another detective, and each of you loses a life. So Cameron will actually take 6.
Cameron takes 6 down to 33. Kathleen takes 4 down to 31.
Great. And we're gonna say this is my unblocked or my untapped detective.
All right. So you and I both draw a card from Nelly Borka.
Yes, indeed.
Which means we all lose a life from Psychosis Crawler.
Yes, indeed.
Worth.
Would.
Did.
Great. I'm going to play my land for the turn, which will be an island. And I think I'll just pass with 7 cards in hand.
Oh, good. Okay, this is, well.
I embrace my role. Therefore, I'm actually the good guy. I feel like in general, clues are like undervalued as like how much they do. Kind of like the cards that give you clues are often like undercosted because they're like, oh, it's just a clue. How much can that really do?
I felt my blood pressure go up when you said that.
Did you think I was going to insult clues?
No.
They're not
No.
nearly as bad as blood tokens.
Okay,
Ben.
we don't need to do this. This guy, he's being on a kick. No, I agree with you. And the idea of somebody, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm an old man. I am kind of wearing a shawl.
I was going to say, yeah.
But
There's
I
don't know if you can see it. There's also a blanket hanging behind you.
Oh, well, that's for when I have to take my nap.
Yeah.
It's an artifact that draws a card. These kids, they've never tapped a Tolarian Academy in their life.
I don't know how I feel about your board state. I also don't know how I feel about you calling yourself an old man. I'm literally older than you.
Would it make you feel better if I took off my sunglasses and looked like a 12-year-old?
Who let this child into the office?
I'm unsupervised.
Before my bones turn to dust, I think I better take some game actions. I'm going to play this tapped Myriad Landscape. Okay. Then, I'm sorry, it's too much. I'm going to...
I don't think she's sorry.
I'm not particularly sorry about it,
Good.
to be honest with
Good.
you. I am going to play Price of Fame, targeting that Psychosis Crawler.
Yep.
I'm going to destroy a target creature and then Surveil 2. Sure. I will keep this one on top, and I'll put this land into my graveyard. Then I've got to go to attacks. Ben, I'm going to attack you with my goated Master of Death.
Sure. I will take another 3.
And I get to make a gold token, don't I? Because of that Curse of Opulence.
We both get to make a gold token.
Oh. Stay gold, Bell Borka. Or it's Nellie Borka.
Nellie Borka.
Right. It's just she's a reference to Belle Borka. I am old too, but in a different, less exciting way than Wheeler, I suppose. I am done for the turn. Go ahead.
You want to see old? I'll tap 4 mana, and I'll take a special action. Unmorphing my Exalted Angel.
Oh,
It's
boy.
been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
so
game.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm
GG,
done,
GG,
folks.
yeah.
I've done all I need to do. Catch you later. I'll stay, because I want to attack with my Exalted Angel. It's a 4/5 flyer that says whenever it deals damage, I gain that much life.
Different from lifelink.
Different from lifelink.
Do you have a way of giving it lifelink?
Oh, Ben. This might be my favorite card of all time. Draw. I'd like to go to combat.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Ben with my Exalted Angel,
Yep.
and I'm going to attack Kathleen with my Toski and my Mysterious Creature.
I'm still kind of scared of what the mysterious creature is.
It's a Willbender. I get a gold token. So
You
does
do.
Cameron.
I get to block Toski.
Kathleen's blocking Toski.
Yep.
Go to damage.
Yep.
So Ben takes 4. Kathleen takes 2.
Ow.
I have several triggered abilities here. Cameron also has some triggered abilities. I gain 4 life from Exalted Angel, up to 37. I'm going to draw 2 cards from Toski, and then Cameron and I are going to draw a card.
What the?
I got some cool cards, but I don't think they stop unblockable detectives. That's a lot of pressure. I'm going to tap 2 and play a disguised card. This one's not Willbender, but this one is Willbender.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I told everybody.
That's the
ahead of-
crab, right?
Chrome Shell Crab?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I play my Chrome Shell Crab,
Okay, great.
because I'll have to alert the judge as I am playing a blue card in my Naya deck. I'm then going to play...
You're right, but Willbender would have been okay.
Well, they gave me a pass on that.
This is Surge's Kitchen Finks all over again.
I'm going to play Mosswort Bridge, Hideaway 4. Is it getting late, or did the party just begin? What are we feeling?
I think the party just began.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide away this card. Is it the optimal strategic maneuver? God, no.
Is it the fun one?
Is it yet again another card from my childhood? Yeah. And then I'm going to pass. Oh, I have gold. Apologies. That changes.
Grandpa's got gold. He invested.
Oh no, he was listening to those infomercials again.
No, it's all legit, I swear.
You don't have to spend it. You could bury it, Grandpa.
I'm not going to even shut up. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to disguise another card. I have a mana floating, but I will not flip it face up. I ran out of disguise cards.
He's got no more disguises.
I have one. There's one more here.
What, do you have a childhood story about this card?
This one?
Yeah.
When I was a young 32-year-old man, I recorded a game of Elder Dragon Social Club, and I saw a card for the first time. And it,
Man,
really
Taylor's
made me
all this
think.
time, really.
and I'm going to mana burn for 1 and pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
Very exciting. Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I will put this mountain into play. I'm going to tap 5 mana and play Promise of Loyalty. Each player puts a vow counter on a creature they control and sacrifices the rest. Each of those creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control for as long as it has a vow counter on it.
Huh.
I'm going to pay a white, and I am going to flip up my mysterious creature into True Identity. It's an enchantment.
What?
It says, whenever True Identity or another permanent I control is turned face up, scry 1, then draw a card. This triggers only once each turn.
It's an enchantment that like you can play as a creature.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
So I'm going to scry 1. I'm going to put that on the bottom, and then I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to crack this gold for a green, and I'm going to flip up the Nervous Gardener. the terrible sequel to The Constant Gardener.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't this win a Giller Prize?
Paul Schaefer did still do the script on this.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2/2, and when it's turned face up, I look for a basic land, put it in my hand. So I'm going to find a basic forest, put it into my hand. And then I'm good on Promise of Loyalty.
All right. I place a vow counter on Nelly Borka.
I like all my creatures. Maybe I just get rid of Academy Manufacturer, since that's kind of the one that's drawing me the most heat.
No, I still remember what your other creatures do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Academy Manufacturer.
Okay.
I'm going to put my counter on Marvo, Deep Operative.
I mean, I gotta pick Exalted Angel, baby.
Okay. Sacrifice the rest.
Okay.
I have to show you that my mysterious creature was indeed a will bender of sorts. It's Bolt Bender.
Whoa!
It's a disguise card, and when it's turned face up, I can choose new targets for any number of other spells and or abilities.
Okay. Move to combat. I would like to attack Ben with Nelly Borka.
I will block with my 1/3.
Suspect, Academy Manufacturer.
Okay.
Then goad all suspected creatures.
Do you get a gold token from attacking Ben?
I believe I do.
Oh, you already have so much gold.
Yeah. So Ben takes 2.
Oh, I see. You suspect on attacks.
Yes.
Ah, well, all right. I take 2.
Commander damage. Ooh. And then I think I like having this many cards in hand. This is a really novel experience for a Boros deck. Say go.
You know, I gotta give them credit. I love the Wrath of Gods that still let you play the game.
Yeah.
And that also, yeah, it's just like Academy Manufacturer rebuilds pretty quickly. We all get to keep our commanders of sorts.
The truest
Yeah.
commander. Okay, I have no upkeep shenanigans. I'm just gonna draw a card for the turn. I've got some fun stuff here. Depending on who it is. First off, I'm scared about what all just happened. So, I need to arm myself with proof. I play Armed with Proof. It is an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I investigate twice. And clues I control are equipment in addition to the other types. And if equipped creature gets +2/+0.
Oh.
Equip 2. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to investigate twice, which means I'm going to make 2 clue tokens, 2 treasures, and 2 food.
Okay.
Now that I've got 7 mana, I'm going to tap for 4 and then crack all of these treasures
Rubbero.
to play Tangle Grove Kelp. So it is a 6/6 clue plant with Ward 2. At the beginning of each combat, other clues I control become 6/6 plant creatures in addition to their other types. And I can, for 2, crack it to draw a card.
Isn't a clue plant entrapment?
Great. So I go to combat. These become 6/6s, but they are currently summoning 6 because they just came in. But I have to attack with the Academy Manufacturer, and it can't be you.
Correct.
So Wheeler, I hit you for 1.
36.
Let's draw cards.
Let's.
I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is going to be this Simic Growth Chamber, bringing back this Plains. And also, I do nothing. Pass the turn.
Oh boy. I have so many things that I'm going to do.
Uh-oh.
First, Charnel Serenade's going to finally happen.
Oh,
so
yeah.
then I'm going to surveil 3. Okay, I'm going to put this Mind Stone and this Shriekmaw into my graveyard. Then I'm going to put this card back on the top of my library. Then I'm going to return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
What's up, Shriekmaw? How'd you not get excited about this one? That's like one of your cards.
Shriekmaw?
Yeah.
I do like Shriekmaw. I don't like what Shriekmaw can target.
Permit me to just put Charnel Serenade back over here with 3 suspend counters on it. Now we'll resolve Shriekmaw. I can destroy non-artifact, non-black creature. I've got a...
Kathleen, please. Kathleen, please.
I can't destroy any of his stuff, which is very annoying.
I am at 23.
It's true, but you're about to get a bunch of 6/6s next turn, which is a little bit scary. I am going to destroy your angel because I like drawing cards.
In the arms of an angel.
I know. All right, now I'm actually going to just draw my card. Master of Death can stay there for a while. Ooh, a rogue's passage. How handy. All right, I think everyone's had too much fun.
How very demure of you.
Yeah. All right, we've all had a nice time here, right?
How very devere of you.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been in sort of observation mode to see how much stuff, people have had and all of these things, and I don't like anything. I don't like anything I've learned about this board state.
Okay.
I can attack with Marvo, and then I get to clash with somebody, which is really exciting. So, hey.
You killed my wife. You might as well had attack me.
Yeah, because then I get to draw a card anyhow. I'm going to attack you.
So we clash?
We clash. We reveal the top card of our library.
That's all I am.
It's a massacre worm.
Hey, you guys!
I win!
Jesus.
Kathleen won the clash, so she gets to draw a card and then can cast a spell that costs 8 or less for
Yes.
free. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put this land on the bottom.
I'm going to put this massacre worm on the top.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to draw a card. I get to cast something that costs 8 or less for free. That's very exciting.
Sweet 01 Academy manufacturer.
I feel that's how Massacre Worm makes most of their entrances. Just like being revealed and everyone going, ah!
Uh-oh.
I'm actually going to use as my free spell, I'm going to cast an Overseer of the Damned. It is a 5/5 flying demon. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target creature. Pew. Goodbye, Tangle Grove Kelp.
Okay, you gotta pay 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, everyone's had a lot of fun. In addition, I get to create a tapped zombie. I too can make tokens. That'll happen during my attack step. So I think now we deal damage. I deal 1 damage to you.
I take 1 commander damage.
Cameron and I draw a card.
We do.
God, this is too much fun.
Wait.
Me and Ben bleeding on the floor. Yeah.
You're having a great time.
So now it's Cameron's turn, right? Something bad also happens to Cameron?
Yes. I'm trying to make something bad happen to Cameron, but I think it's going to have to happen next turn.
Oh,
Dad?
Okay.
I'm going to play a case. It's the case of the Shifting Visage. At the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1. I solve this case by having 15 or more cards in my graveyard. But if I do manage to solve it, whenever I cast a non-legendary creature, I copy that spell. I think that is my turn for now. Go ahead, Wheeler.
Untap. Draw a card. The Massacre Worm makes it really tough for the deck that puts out a bunch of 2/2s. Yeah, it's a little rough. I'm going to tap my Boros Garrison for 3. And I'm going to use the green and the white mana to cast my commander, Koust.
Oh yeah, it's Commander.
Oh yeah, I got a commander. Whenever a creature I control that was turned face up this turn deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card, and I can tap it to turn target face down attacking creature I control face up. I got 1 floating. I'm going to use that 1 and my Mosswort Bridge to play a mysterious creature.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, I got 1 float and tell me about it.
What?
You doing okay?
Never better. Got 1 floating.
And I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard as my land for the turn. And then I'm going to have to pass and discard due to hand size. And I will discard this Selesnya Sanctuary.
All right.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw a card. I am going to play Temple of Triumph, to scry 1. Bottomed. Rite of the Raging Storm. Creatures named Lightning Rager can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player creates a 5/1 elemental creature token named Lightning Rager. It has trample, haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this creature.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
This is a group brawl deck.
But you just get to watch.
Yep. Kathleen.
Yeah.
I will attack you with Nelly Borka. Nelly Borka suspects that your overseer of the damned is suspect.
Oh, okay.
So it's suspected and goaded
And goaded.
with the sauce or without?
Without.
Okay.
I mean,
right.
I think the overseer can choose.
I don't know, actually. I think the overseer's on a vegan diet right now, so it's going to say no sauce because it's a sour cream base.
Ah, crema. Yeah, okay, so that's attacks.
All right, so it's a 2-4,
A 2/4.
and this can't block.
Cannot block.
I'll just take 2, I suppose.
All right.
Commander damage too.
Yeah. Then I will say go.
Okay. I will untap and draw. And I get one of your spooky lightning boys.
Yep.
All right, great. I am going to play a plains for the turn. And then I will tap for 5 to bring back my commander. I'm then going to proceed to combat, and I've got some things that have to attack. So I will swing at Wheeler with this, and I will swing at Kathleen with this 1/3 with menace.
I literally don't have 2 blockers.
Yeah.
I'll take 1.
And I'll take 5.
So I think there's some card drawing involved
Yep,
here.
we will each draw a card.
Nice. So I will draw a card, and because it is the second card I've drawn this turn, I get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on more ska. Then I will pass the turn. And I sacrifice this lightning boy and pass it over to Kathleen, I assume.
All right, I have so many things that are going to happen on my upkeep. First, 1 less suspend counter. Second, I surveil 1 because of Case of the Shifting Visage. Kind of do want this. I'll leave it on top. Then I get to untap all my landing creatures. How fun. Love that step. I think an underrated step. The untap.
I mean,
I
without
don't know, it might be my favorite, to be honest.
Oh, and I get a lightning guy. My mana is actually kind of bad, which is kind of annoying and weird. So I'm going to crack this gold for 1 black mana, and I've got 1 floating, and then 5 for Sir Conrad the Grim.
Christ.
Look, I said that people should be done having fun, right?
Oh my god, yeah. The game. It's over.
Now I think it's time to go to the attack step. Well, this has to attack, right? And this has to attack. And I feel like Marvo should attack. This can't attack you, right, Cameron?
Correct.
That's very irritating. And can this attack you?
Also, no.
Cam's deck is... It's a look...
This
Boros control, baby.
This is problematic. All right, well, Wheeler.
Oh.
I'm going to attack you with Marvo, and I'm going to attack you with the Overseer of the Damned. Ben, I'm going to send a Lightning Ranger at you.
All right, let's clash.
All right, 3, 2, 1, ciao.
6 mana card.
Oh, you win.
Woo! And it's a good one. Austere.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Wait,
I got to put that on the bottom of my library.
time to completely sell out all my artifacts.
I'm going to keep that on top.
See, this is fun for everyone.
Well, go to blocks.
So before actually we go to blocks,
Ooh.
I'm going to tap for 2, crack a clue to draw a card. Neat. I'm going to tap for 2, crack a clue, draw a card. That's the second card that I've drawn this turn. Neat. So I get 2 more counters, making this a 6/7, and I will block the 5/1.
I'm blocking your commander, but I'm taking 5 down to 25.
All right. Sir Conrad trigger when the Trampoly Lightning Ranger dies. So
We all lose 1.
everybody loses 1.
Ow!
Should I be greedy? I think I should probably be a little bit greedy. I'm going to use that gold and this Mystic Sanctuary to cast a Baleful Strix. And then I'm going to draw a card. And because I attacked, I get to draw a card because of your commander. Ooh. All right, that is my turn. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm going to sacrifice this Crowsand Verge to find a forest and a plains. I grabbed a Scattered Groves and a Sheltered Thicket off my Crowsand Verge. I'm going to untap. In my upkeep, I get a Rager. I'm going to draw. Good news, everybody.
Yeah.
Sir Conrad's going to hell. I'll cast Path to Exile targeting Sir Conrad.
Yay!
It's a lot better than blowing up the entire board in
Yeah.
order to do that.
I would
you
have
get
accepted it too, but
Yeah, you get to find a basic land.
Oh, you know what? That fixes my mana problem. That's okay.
Yeah, we gotta work together, right? That Baleful Strix is very rude.
It is a rude card. It said it looked at your mom and went, "Hey, how's she doing?"
say hello to your mom.
Let me at that bird. I am going to go to combat. I am going to attack Kathleen with my Lightning Rager. And I'm going to attack Cameron with my Mysterious Creature.
Yeah, all right.
I will block your Lightning Rager with this zombie, and I will take. I'll take 3.
I have an effect before damage.
Okay.
I'm going to tap my commander to turn this face-down creature face up. Everybody here remember Experiment 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the direct-to-DVD, not the same actor, cast, director, nothing. You found this in a gas station. It's Experiment 12.
Oh, definitely voiced by Dan. Or Dan Castaneda.
Just Dan.
Dan. Just Dan, yeah.
With voices by Dan. Experiment 12, it's a 4/4 trample, but when it or another creature I control is turned face up, you put 1/1 counters on that creature equal to its power.
Neat.
So I would like.
So it's an 8/8?
It's an 8/8 trample.
Sick.
Can I grab that D6 right there?
Oh, you can grab whatever you want.
Thanks, babe. Because a card is being turned face up, True Identity is going to trigger. So I get to scry 1 and then what?
I actually really enjoy when we come into these and like look at none of the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely naive.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest. This card came out like 10 years ago. There's
There's actually no new cards in Wheeler's deck. Everything is a rich childhood tableau.
I'm going to put that on the bottom and I'm going to draw. Kathleen takes 3. Cameron takes 8.
We each draw a card.
We each draw a card from
Nelly Borka.
Nelly Borka, and I get to draw a card because a creature I control that was turned face up this turn dealt combat damage.
All right.
They give you a lot of cards in these decks.
So many.
At least
like
100.
100.
Yeah. I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn. I'm going to tap 2, and a mysterious creature hits the table.
Ooh.
Ooh, what could it be? I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play a morph.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct. And then I am going to pass.
On your end step, I will tap Command Tower and land cycle Ash Barrens.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. I am too.
Underrated magic card, Ash Barrens.
I agree. I'm going to use this opportunity to look through my deck briefly.
Hey, can we all do that?
Can I look through your deck?
I find this basic mountain. I put it into my hand and shuffle. I untap. Upkeep. I get a Rager. I draw a card. I would like to attack Ben with Nelly Borka. I will suspect Morska.
Okay.
All suspected creatures are goaded. Suppose I should have also attacked with Lightning Rager.
Kathleen's right there.
He's got a point.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose this does tempt the block from something, but like, Ben, you also just swung at me for 8. So, Lightning Rager.
That was like a whole turn ago.
Get over it, man.
Can we stop bringing up how I swung at you for 8 already? Ben, Lightning Rager comes at you.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Okay.
I will take 2.
2 commander damage.
2 commander damage. And then I will get a gold for attacking Ben while he is cursed. Goes to 5. I'm gonna
attack
cast-
a man while he's cursed.
I would and I have. I cast Soul Snare, enchantment. Sacrifice Soul Snare for 1 white mana. Exile target creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker you control.
Oh,
Then I am going to cast Havoc Eater. 3/3, flyer. When Havoc Eater enters the battlefield, for each opponent, goad up to 1 target creature that opponent controls. Put X +1/+1 counters on Havoc Eater, where X is the total power of creatures goaded this way. Okay, I will goad, well, I guess Morska.
She's extra angry.
I will goad Experiment 12,
Sure.
and then I will also goad Kathleen's, actually, let's goad the Baleful Strix, actually.
So that gets 15 +1/+1 counters on it.
Neat.
Then I will play this Boros Garrison, returning Temple of Triumph to my hand. Sacrifice Lightning Rager. Your turn.
Okay.
okay, Cameron's the problem now.
Always was.
I've been trying to
Literally, yes.
I'm going to go with a more diplomatic statement here. I think we're all problems.
I think everybody's got stuff to do.
I think everybody is the problem on their turn.
I've run out of gas a little bit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that all my things have to attack every turn. But I will become a problem that is just to try and save myself kind of thing on this turn. So upkeep trigger happens. I get to investigate, which means I get 1 of everything. Ba-ding. And then I get to draw for the turn. And I get a Lightning Rager. Ding. What did I draw? Oh! That's a cool one. Do I have anything that I can cast at instant speed? Nope. Inspiring Statuary. Ooh. So non-artifact spells I have improvise. So I can use my clues and all that kind of jazz to pay for mana, generic mana on my cards. So I'm going to start off by paying this as a blue and a green, and then 2 and 2, or 1 and 2 for Adrix and Nev twin casters.
Oh.
So they're 2/2, ward 2, and if 1 or more tokens would be created under my control, I create twice that many tokens instead.
Yep.
Then I am going to unfortunately have to go to combat. So I have to attack with this Lightning Rager. So it's going towards Kathleen. My Academy Manufacturer has to attack. Everybody's kind of got things that can block. So I'll go with this at Kathleen. And then I will swing with my big old commander towards Ben.
I can block your commander?
You can't. Well, it's got menace, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Kathleen?
I'm gonna block the Lightning Rager. Well, do I want to take? I'll take 3 damage. It's 3 damage worth 5. I'll just take 5 damage.
Okay.
And the Academy Manufacturer?
The Academy Manufacturer is coming through too.
I'll just take 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to double block.
You got it.
And I have effects.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 3. And I'm going to reveal my disguised card, which is Branch of Vitu-Ghazi.
Oh,
which is
now
a
we know
land.
what its branches are.
Taps for a colorless, and when it's turn faced up, I add 2 mana of any one color, and until my end of turn, I don't lose this mana as steps and phases end.
Neat.
I'll add 2 white mana.
Okay.
I'm then going to use that 2 white mana to unmorph my Zoetic Cavern.
Yeah. All right, so you blocked with those 2,
Yes.
flip them into lands so that they don't actually die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Morska is suddenly trapped in the bed of chaos.
Ugh.
I do have a true identity
Yeah.
trigger here as well, where I get to scry one. Whoa. I'm going to keep that card on top and draw it.
So I did combat damage to Kathleen, so me and Cam get to draw cards. Because I drew my second card for the turn, I get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on the Sleuth.
That's fairly civilized. Though.
Yeah.
We don't have to do math about like how many clues you're going to be making with an Academy Manufacturer and Adrix and Nev. Good God.
No, the only math we'll have to do is
Next
adding +1 to the amount of tokens I grab.
Yes.
So, to that end,
Well, we do have to do the math.
I'm going to tap 3 of my foods. So we'll do like this. Don't read into the nature of this food. And 4, specifically blue, blue, green, green, for a coma Cosmos Serpent.
Jesus.
So coma is a 6/6 that can't be countered. At the beginning of each upkeep, I make a 3/3 blue serpent creature token.
Wow.
And then I can sacrifice another serpent to tap a target permanent, and it can't activate its abilities this turn or give it indestructible. I will play this Plains, and hopefully I've created enough blockers to survive. Kathleen, go for it.
Yikes.
On your upkeep,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make 2 snaky boys.
And you know what? That sounds exciting for you. I'm going to do my own upkeep shenanigans.
Great.
Get out of here. I've got a lot of mana. I'm feeling good about this turn. Tainted Isle. You know, this was very dead in my hand because I didn't actually have a basic swamp, but I never wanted to spend my turn cracking the Myriad Landscape. But after you exiled Sir Conrad, I was like, oh, that's actually just so good for me. So, you know.
You're welcome.
You're so welcome.
So welcome.
Cameron has a 15/15.
18/18.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have a lightning friend.
You do have
do.
a lightning friend. Here you go.
Lightning friend. Okay, after way too long in the tank, I'm gonna go to attacks. Any triggers or anybody want to do anything?
Oh, yes, actually. I'm going to sacrifice one of my snakies to tap down your Overseer.
That's fair.
Because I do not want 5 damage coming this way.
I mean, realistically, if the 5 damage was able to go anywhere, I'd send it at Cam.
He can't, though, because he's suspected.
I know, it's very irritating. I can't attack. Actually,
I don't think you want to hurt us.
this is a finality counter, so I could attack Cameron with this, but it would just plow into that stupid 18/18.
It's got fear.
Oh, it does have fear. So Wheeler, I'm going to attack you with Marvo. Cameron, I'm going to attack you with Shriekmaw. And Ben, I'm going to attack you with Baleful Strix.
I take 3.
We clash.
We clash. 3, 2, 1.
I have a 10 drop.
I have a 1 drop.
Oh, reanimate.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Do you use life equal to its mana value? Yikes. Well,
I'll bottom that.
I'm going to bottom that. I don't have any creatures in my bin.
I will take 1.
Before blocks.
Oh, also, on attacks, Kathleen gets to make a gold token for attacking me.
Oh, I do.
As do I.
It's 1 commander damage, right?
Let the little squid through.
I'll take 1 commander damage.
All right, and then Nelly Borka.
Right, I get to draw a card.
So I'll be at 19. I think Cam will be at 21.
I've decided I shall consider. So I'm going to surveil and then draw a card. Ooh, I'm going to put this swamp into my graveyard, then I'll draw a card. All right, now I will cast yet another 7-drop. I know, so
Seems
rude.
on par for your deck.
I'm going to cast the Eye of Duskmantle.
Ooh.
I may play land cards and cast spells from among cards in your graveyard. You've surveilled this turn. If you cast a spell this way, you pay life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. So a little life total that's a little bit dangerous. It's not very exciting. I didn't put anything that I can play this turn because I've already played a land, but that's fine. I will say go.
End of turn, I'm going to activate Mosswort Bridge because I have 10 total power. I would like to cast a Chroma Angel of Fury.
Oh!
6/6 Flying Trample Pro, white and blue. And it has Fire Breathing and Morph.
Oh,
Well,
I can't deal with that one.
okay.
Untap. Draw.
On your upkeep, I make 2 more coils.
Yep. I got a Lightning Buddy.
Lightning buddy.
I'm going to tap 3 and 1 and play Panoptic Projector. 4-mana artifact, tap the next face-down creature spell I cast this turn costs 0. And if turning a face-down permanent face-up causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Oh my.
Good.
I'm going to tap it immediately. I'm going to play a Morph. Just
guess-
regular type.
I guess technically they cost negative mana to cast.
Yeah.
A rebate.
Yeah. He could go infinite.
I'm going to tap 2 and play Mastery of the Unseen. Whenever a permanent I control is turned face up, I gain 1 life for each creature I control. Then I can pay 4 to manifest the top card of my deck.
Okay.
Beginning of combat,
mm-hmm.
declare attacks.
Yep.
Post-combat main phase. End of turn.
All right.
All right.
Shields up.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
I'll make more snacks.
I would like to cast Elspeth, Sun's Champion.
Oh.
Everyone loves Elspeth.
She's a terrific athlete.
She enters with 4 loyalty counters. I would like to put this Rouge's Passage into play.
Oh.
I am going to -3 Elspeth to destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater.
I have some responses.
Okay.
First off, I will sacrifice a snake to make Coma indestructible.
Okay.
And then I would like to sacrifice another one to tap, to tap down Nelly.
Okay.
Go for it.
Overseer of the Damned goes to my bin.
As does Havoc Eater.
Chroma and Experiment 12.
Dude, this Academy manufacturer has seen some stuff.
I just realized something. Not only is Overseer of the Damned in my graveyard, that means a bunch of creatures died, a bunch of non-token creatures died, so I get 4 zombies, I believe.
Cool.
It's whenever a non-token creature an opponent control dies. So that was 4 non-token creatures. Cool. And the Strix is no longer goated.
I will play Sad Robot, Solemn Simulacrum. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Hi, buddy.
Everyone loves Solemn Simulacrum, the robot who's sad.
He is a terrific athlete.
I find this plains. Okay. Anything else?
Shout out to all the Homestar boomers out there.
I think that's everything.
Okay. I will untap my menagerie of things. And on my upkeep, Coma's going to make me another snaky friend. And I think that's all the stuff. Except I also make a Lightning Rager, too. And I will draw for the turn. Okay, first things first. I'm the realist. Lonis, Cryptozoologist. So they're a 1/2. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate. And I can tap them and sacrifice X clues. Target opponent reveals the top X cards of their library. And I can put a non-land permanent with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield under my control. And you put the rest on the bottom of your library.
Ooh.
Yeah. Notably dies to Massacre Worm. But I'm doing it so I can do other things. Tap for a green and a colorless to just put more stuff onto this board, namely this card that I think might be interesting. It's On the Trail. It's an enchantment. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, I can put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. It might be okay, I don't know. Maybe if it came in and drawed a card, had that beans value.
Now we're beansing.
Now we're beansing. Play Selvala, Explorer Returned. So they're 2/4 with Parlay. This is one of my favorite kind of legendaries. Each player, they can tap them to have each player reveal the top card of their library, and for each non-land card revealed this way, I had green, and I gain a life, and then each player draws a card. I had another non-token creature enter the battlefield, so I get to investigate, which puts a clue onto the battlefield, another treasure, and another food. I'm going to tap for 4 to play Wilderness Reclamation. So at the beginning of my end step, I untap all lands I control.
Jesus.
I would like to go to combat.
All right.
I think I have to go for Cam right now because the gates are open. Kathleen's also very spooky. Everyone's spooky at this point in the game, and games need to end. So here's what I'm gonna do. I think the floodgates are a little bit open. This Rager literally cannot attack Cameron, so it's going to go towards Mr. Benjamin. And then I will send, of my coils, the 3 that are not summoning sick towards you.
Okay.
I'll do it that way. And again, I'm still sort of in the zone where I'm worried that I need to be blocking, and I'm sure this board state is very legible for everybody at home. Yeah, 9 towards Cameron, 5 towards Ben.
I will block one of them with Solemn Simulacrum,
You got it.
and then the other 2 will be unblocked.
I won't block.
Okay.
Okay, so I take 6. Solemn Simulacrum dies. I draw a card. Nelly says, you and I both draw cards.
Hell yeah. Oh, hi, buddy. Okay. That seems fun and good. And with that card that you drew for me, I will put an island into play tapped off of On the Trail. I will go to my end step, sacrifice this Lightning Rager that I was given, and untap all my lands from Wilderness Reclamation. Pass the turn.
This seems very... We're getting to a tense part of the game, I
Yeah,
feel.
things gotta die. I probably could have just killed somebody there, but you know what? We're here for a good time. And I gotta stay here until tonight anyway.
We're here for a good time and a long time.
Yeah, both things.
I have a couple of triggers. First, we'll do Shifting Visage. I'm gonna surveil 1.
While you're doing that, I will get my extra snake. I only get 1 now per turn, but only 1 free 3.
Whoa, there's a lot of words here. Okay, hold up. All right, I'll keep that one on top. Now I have a Surveil 3 trigger. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I will put Brainstorm and Port of Carfell in the graveyard, and I'll leave that card on top. Trigger. This comes out of Suspend. I return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Oh, gee, I've only got 2 creature cards in here, so I'm going to take back Overseer of the Damned. I get to destroy target creature. I could destroy Cameron's commander, but Cameron's commander's also...
Just a little guy.
She's a little guy, and Cameron's literally... She's tapped out, so that doesn't really seem like that's so problematic for me.
Yeah.
If I try to kill Coma, you just sacrifice a coil to make it indestructible.
Yep.
So I could kill 1 Coma's coil with this ability.
I think there's 2 options.
Yeah,
There's Ben's Morph, because it could be anything.
that's true.
Or, after 10,000 years, the Academy Manufacturer could also die.
That's true, yeah.
I'm biased, but I want to vote for that manufacturer.
It has been here since the dawn of time, though. It's got tenure.
And that's why I want to get rid of it.
It's had a long and illustrious career.
It's done a lot.
Making a lot of stuff.
But also, the morph could be anything.
That's true. All right,
It could even be a morph.
Ben, I'm gonna blow up your morph.
Let's go.
I just want to see what it is.
Yay!
I was going to show you if you didn't blow it up. It's a Thelonite Hermit.
Oh!
Ooh.
I mean, you could still flip it and get a bunch of saprolings.
And then I died a Massacre Worm.
Oh, yeah!
Massacre Worm might be shutting down about 6 out of the...
It is a little messed up that Massacre Worm is in a deck that, or in a precon that has the morph deck in the same precon space.
All right, so now that's happened. Overseer's gonna make another tap zombie, and I get a Lightning Ranger for the turn. That's exciting.
And this has 3 counters on it again?
This has 3 counters on it, and you're right. Charnel Serenade goes back to doing whatever Charnel Serenade was doing. Now I actually get to draw my card for the turn, which is kind of fun. I am going to play Necromancy, which is a
Oldie.
fun,
But a goodie.
old thing. And I'm gonna take a Chroma, please.
Angel of Fury?
Angel of Fury.
Woo! Pro white and blue.
Yes. Checks board state.
Half my deck, you say?
I am going to then cast Dispersal. Each opponent returns a non-land permanent they control with the highest mana value among permanents they control to its owner's hand, then they discard a card.
Deal.
I'll respond. I'm going to activate my Mastery of the Unseen to manifest the top card of my deck.
Okay.
I discard Mind Stone.
Well, come on back, Coma. And then we have to discard something?
Yes. That's not... I know that's going to be a strange feeling for you, too, with your Reliquary Towers and your million
Wait, I don't
cards
get to
in hand.
use these cards? I return this Coma, and I will put this Talisman of Unity in my bin.
All right.
I returned my Projector and discarded a land.
I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play a Bajuka Bog. It enters the battlefield tapped. And I'm going to wipe out your graveyard.
Mine?
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't think it matters.
Nope.
All right. God, this is so complicated. I'm going to go to attacks. Marvo I like Marvo as a blocker, and he's sworn an oath. But, Cameron, I'm going to attack you with the Eye of Duskmantle, the Baleful Strix, the Shriekmaw, and these 4 zombies. Ben, I'm going to attack you with a Lightning Rager.
Okay, well, take your gold.
Thank you.
I will also accept a gold. I will spend 1 gold to crack Soul Snare.
Right.
To blow up, I guess the Eye of Duskmantle?
Yeah, that's fair.
Or Exiled.
Exiled. Oh, it doesn't even go into my bin. I forgot about that. Well, that's okay. But you still take 12 damage.
I'm fine.
And yeah, I'll take a cool 5.
Nelly Borka, we each draw a card.
Right.
Untap. Upkeep, I get a Lightning Rager.
Hey, you wouldn't attack me, would you?
I'm the Lightning Ranger.
I'm just
Oh,
a
me
little
attack-
guy, and
me
it's my
attack me?
birthday.
I mean, this is a little like the boy who cried wolf sort of scenario where then eventually everybody turns around and goes, hey, wait a second.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If I keep you alive.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not making a deal. I'm just saying, like, if I keep you alive, I'm probably dead. I'm probably dead either way. I don't know. We can just let Kathleen and Ben fight it out, and we can meet in the underworld.
Yeah, I guess.
Great.
I mean,
Glad you agree. I'll attack Cameron for fort.
uh,
Sorry, I guess this Lightning Rage will attack Ben, and I'll take a gold token.
Yeah, I take.
hold on. Is there anything I can do? No, I think I spent all the money in the bank trying to save myself from Kathleen. Alas, you discovered the truth.
Haha.
That it was Nelly Borka causing all this havoc to begin with.
Can I share what I was going to do next turn?
Sure.
Yeah.
If these resolved, I was going to play Zella, doubles damage,
Yeah?
and then I wanted to introduce you all to the lovely thought exercise of the Prisoner's Dilemma, which I think is a new card.
Yes, it is.
So just reading this, each opponent secretly chooses silence or snitch, and then the choices are revealed. If each opponent chooses silence, Prisoner Dilemma deals 4 damage to each of them. Card is over. If each opponent chooses snitch, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 8 damage to each of them. Otherwise, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 12 damage to each opponent who chooses silence.
So wait, there's no.
So if everyone chooses silence,
4 damage.
4 damage. It hurts, but it's not bad. If everyone chooses snitch, you each take 8. If one person or 2 people choose snitch, whoever chose silence takes 12.
Okay, I see where the distinction is.
Yeah. This is a really cool card. I think, and it has flashback.
Oh, geez. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, GG's.
Then I'm going to play a Cinderglade. Going to tap for 3 and play Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Pokedex.
Tap for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. 6 in total, because I'm going to cast a Whisperwood Elemental and pay for Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Dude, the cons hits are here.
Hey, Marvo is no longer loyal to you.
Oh, God, I'm no longer cursed.
You're no longer full of cash.
Wait, was I?
I think you all technically have still sworn the vow, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to tap 2 and play a Morph,
Okay.
old school style. And I will not pay a green to draw a card. Then I'm going to go to my end step, and I lose my Lightning Rager, and I manifest a card. Go ahead.
Cool. Okay. I'm actually, despite having all this mana, not going to do anything. I'm just going to untap. Go to my upkeep. There's no Lightning Boy.
Well,
The Lightning Boy is gone.
Kind of miss the Lightning Boys
A
now.
little bit, yeah. I will draw for the turn. Okay, I haven't done the math. I'm going to do this, and if it ends the game, cool. If it doesn't, kill me.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to play the card that I said Ben would quite enjoy to start the game here first. Knowledge is power! It is an enchantment. that says creatures I control get +X+X, where X is the number of cards I've drawn this turn.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Do I know you or do I know you?
Yeah, I like drawing cards and I like making things big.
And then this is going to be the blue and the green. And then this X is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. I'm going to play Hydroid Crisis. So X is round down, annoyingly, for 15. But I'm going to go ahead and draw 7 cards.
And gain 7 life.
And gain 7 life.
I haven't thought about that card for a while.
Yeah, and all my creatures are now getting +8/+8 right now.
Oof.
Cool.
Yeah, and then Lannis sees a creature enter the battlefield, so I'm going to get another clue. This one comes in untapped. And because the Academy Manufacturer is still manufacturing, I get a food and a treasure.
You could immediately sack that clue and draw another card.
I sure could, but there's more, Kathleen.
Oh, no.
I also drew my second card within that, so I get to put a land into play tapped. I don't know, throw this Sungrass Prairie in. I haven't played a land for the turn, so I'm going to play this island. Tap the island to play the Soul Ring. Tap the Soul Ring to crack this clue. Drawing a card.
So we're up to 9 now?
Yes. Yeah. I think if I swing out, I've got y'all, but math is hard, and I know Ben can do some flippy-dippy stuff.
I do have 3 blockers.
You have 3 blockers, yeah.
I have 3 blockers.
You've got 3 blockers. So these are my things what can attack. I have a grand total of 8 attackers, each with varying powers and stuff. So I can kill somebody. And I think it has to be... Well, Kathleen's got pro my deck. So I think it's got to be Kathleen. I'm going to swing with these 5 comas over at Kathleen. So 2 would get through killing her.
Does the Chroma have lifelink?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
No, she does not. And then, Ben, I will swing at you with these, which are only actually 10 power. And God, I think I might actually, knowing this, might have to leave some friendos back. But I'll swing at you for 20, Ben.
Well, you know, I'm gonna block your. I guess I can't even block this one because it is menace. Or I could, but I'm not.
Oh,
going to.
right. Manufacturer's got menace.
So you could send Saval over if you want.
No.
Okay. Worth a shot. I'm gonna block Lannis with my manifest.
Okay.
My last manifest.
Yep.
I will die.
All right.
My manifest was Sakura Tribe Elder.
Sure.
I do have an effect in your second main phase when you pass priority.
Second main phase, pass priority.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to Chaos Warp your Wilderness Reclamation.
That's a good one.
I'm going to try to kill you.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Get him, Wheeler.
I'll try.
One time not wilderness wreck?
This would be the game for it. All right, Ben. I'm going to get you to cut me. And you can reveal it.
Okay. 21? 4, 5, 6,
21.
10. You get a Wave Sifter.
Hey, you know, oh, I'll take that.
Yep. No, you get clues, which means you get treasure, which means you get food.
Yeah.
Oh, this is even harder.
So I investigate twice here. That's pretty good for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I investigate twice, which means I'm going to get 2 clues, 2 food, 2 treasure. 2.
God, I wish I had a Lightning Rager.
Well.
Yeah. Look, at the
Back
time,
again.
killing you seemed like the right call.
Okay, back to me. I continue to go to my end step.
Yeah.
So I investigate twice, but then also the Wave Sifter was coming into play. So I investigate another time from Leonis.
Now, if I somehow win this game, the statement will make me look like a real big jerk, but I am shocked that the man that had the Academy Manufacturer on turn 3 It still has it to this day.
To this day, it's still rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 of these clues, where's my tappy clue pile? Right here. So that, like that. And using one of the treasures, play a graph mole.
That's more life gain?
It is 2/4. Whenever I sack a clue, I gain 3.
Okay.
Because of that, I get a Lannis trigger again because a creature entered the battlefield. So clue, food.
It had to be
Treasure.
Wave Sifter. It had to be Wave
That was honestly probably one of the best things that could happen.
Got a board wipe?
I do. I don't know if it matters. So I'm going to untap. Upkeep, I get to scry. Huh?
Huh?
Uh-huh. Gonna bottom that. Draw for turn. Beast Whisperer. And pay for my Lifecrafter's Bestiary to draw a card.
Lifecrafter's bestie. So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. I'm going to cast Welcoming Vampire and draw off Lifecrafter's Bestiary. And then I draw off Beast Whisperer.
Do you want this? You can
I
have
would,
it for a little bit.
I would love it. God, you have how many creatures?
Currently I have 4 creatures that can block.
One of which is just huge.
One is a 15/15.
I'm going to play a mountain as my land for the turn. And I'm going to tap 2 and play a disguise, a weird little creature. Draw off Beast Whisperer. Great. Tap 1, play Soul Ring.
Yep.
Welcoming Vampire trigger off my 2/2. Go to end step and manifest the top card with Whisperwood.
I also have a end step trigger. I'm going to parlay.
Ooh.
Let's parlay together, bud.
Parlay.
Cool.
This damn austere command.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so I'll gain a life and get a mana. Untap. Well, I feel like I got to end it here. I do have this flying trampler.
Oh.
I have 2 flyers actually. You're at 13. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna untap and consolidate all my crap here. So that I have a total of 6 clues and a total of 10 food. Great. I will draw for the turn. Knowledge of power count is at 1. I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is a Prairie Stream. Then I'm going to go ahead, tap for 3 to play this Nettle Cyst. So I get a Jeremy boy, a little Jeremy guy. Currently, Nettle Cyst is giving 1, 1, 2, 3, 13, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
No. It's giving lethal, babe.
Yeah.
It's giving lethal.
It's giving
It's
lethal.
giving lethal.
Yeah, so I'll tap for 2. I will attach it to the Hydroid Crisis. So it's a bajillion.
Yep.
The Phyrexian Germ actually gets to live because knowledge is power.
I love that for them.
It's shivering.
Yeah.
And it's bright outside.
I mean, I should probably just attack, right? Like, I don't know if Ben has things and stuff. Combat?
I don't. Yeah.
Hiya.
What I can do
Yeah.
is unmorph my Brood Hatch Nantuko,
Okay.
another all-star from Onslaught block, which is going to gain me 1 life for each creature I control,
Yeah. Okay.
which gains me 8 life.
Yeah.
So I go to 21,
Yeah.
and then I die.
Hey, GG.
Oof.
Whew. Good
That was
games,
fun.
everybody.
Good
That was a really good one.
That was, honestly, that was chaotic. I felt like I was in a movie where accusations were flying around about who the truly terrifying person was.
I think these are all decks that have like the potential to like dirtle around and stuff like that, and Cam's deck perfectly makes us go like, no.
No,
Yep.
no.
Game's gotta end. Attack everybody. Let's go.
Boros control, baby.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was very fun. Thanks for joining us, and thank you so much to Card Kingdom, who sponsors the show, and to Dragon Shield for making cool sleeves. of which are designs you can buy, and of course, your support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Go check out By Law and Order 2.